Hello and welcome back to On the Couch Book Reviews. Today we are reviewing the book Tamora Carter, Goblin Queen by Jim C. Hines. So this book starts out with Tamora, who is a roller skater or derby. I guess you call it derby girl because she's at roller skating and she's at practice. And she's doing practice and everything. So she leaves practice and there's this goblin and she's just like, whoa, where did you come from and everything. And so the goblin's name is Gulk, and like he's scared of her because she's a human and everything, and goblins don't like humans. But now her friend Andre has went missing, and the goblin, and well, she thinks that somehow that the basically the goblin might have something to do with it, or so she is trying to figure out where the goblin came from, and where her friend Andre went to. And now Andre is a big gamer, like a big gamer, and basically, so he's telling her about this game, Dragon War 4 or something, and so then basically the goblin follows her, and they go back to her house, and basically she's trying to hide the dragon or the goblin. I don't know why I keep saying dragon, but she's trying to hide the goblin. Well, then she meets this girl, Karina, who is one of the missing kids' brothers. His name is Kevin. So the kids that went missing are um, Andre, Kevin, and um, Andre, Kevin, and Lizzie. So they go missing, and they think it has something. Like I said, they think it has something to do with the goblins or something to do with, But then the goblins are talking about how it's something to do with the elves, and the elves want to kill the goblins and kill humans and everything. And so Karina, she meets Karina at this pizza place, and she is like going crazy. She feels like she's going crazy because like she can talk and stuff, and like she can say stuff that you know deals with the other world where the goblins and the elves are from and everything. And it's like, how do you know this stuff? And she's like, well, if I think about it, I can't tell you. If I think about it, but if I just start talking, I can do it or whatever. And she's like, and Tamara's just like, well, then don't think about it. Just tell me what you know. So she starts talking about a prophecy and this and that and the other stuff. Um, so then basically, um, they go over to Karina's house, and basically they're still doing research and stuff. So then, um, basically there's this woman named Anna, and that's Karina's, like, that's their housekeeper or whatever. And she asked Karina, does Anna know anything or have any connection to the world? And Anna's like, nah, or Karina's like, nah, that's why would she be trying to, why would she know anything about this? Because she didn't have anything to do with this, because it's not me, it's not her. It's just, and she's just like, no, she's not. She doesn't have anything to do with this. And Tamara's like, well, how do you know that? And she's like, because she's worked with us for how many years now and everything. And it's just like, yeah. Um, so they get Kalina gets pissed off at her, and basically they don't talk for a while, and then she goes over to Andre's house, and Andre is missing, like I said. So she's talking to her Andre's mom and everything, and she's like, "Oh, can I go look in Andre's room?" And she tells her that she has that Andre had a video for him and everything. So, um, basically, what happens is she goes in his room and she finds the Dragon 4 game, the one I was telling y'all about at the beginning of the video, and she puts the game in and she starts listening to the music because he said, the soundtrack was amazing and it just did something to him or whatever. And she's like, that's kind of weird because he usually doesn't geek out over stuff like that. But she listens to the music and she hears this flute stuff going on, and she's like, it almost feels like a form of mind control or whatever. And so yeah, so what happened to Andre and Lizzie and Kevin, and do they find them, and who is responsible for all of this? I don't know. You're gonna have to read the book to find out. So this is a middle grade book. This is for I don't know what grade. I would say probably middle grade, but I was looking at some reviews on Goodreads and said it's a middle grade book. It could be, it's a family book, I guess you could say. The kids can read it, adults can read it, whoever can read it. I mean, it's got a good plot, got a good you know, got a good story behind it. Now I'm reading the graphic audio version now. It is available in print, and it might even be available on Bard. I don't know. And for those of you who don't know, Bard is the Braille audio reading download service for blind and print disabled. So yeah. And if you want the graphic audio version, you're gonna have to go to you can find it probably on Audible, or if you want to buy it, you can go to www.graphicaudio.net. That's www.graphicaudio.net. So yeah, great story, great actors in the graphic audio version, great narrator, great voice acting, great, just everything is great about the graphic audio version. But of course, graphic audio is great anyway. But yeah, so um that's the book, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's Tamora Carter, Goblin Queen by Jim C. Hines. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video, man. I'm out, and like I always say in the other videos, do what you do your thing, and make sure you stay on top of your game. You feel me? Peace.